everyone, Zero in the house, and today we're back with another episode to figure out what's happening in World of Division Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Let's have a look at the news for Monday, week 3 of April 2021. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so there's been a new video released in regards to the updates that are occurring in World of Division Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. If you have been on YouTube, you probably have seen it already if you subscribe to the official page, but if not, then you are notified of it in the news window. So by clicking on this link, you'll be given information relevant to what we are expecting in the following week. Then, we're also going to have 6-hour maintenance in regards to preparing for the new event, as well as some pretty good updates if you ask me. Now for iOS, we're going to obviously get a different icon in regards to the application, change the BGM. I think it probably going back to the original one, or it's going to be related to the event that we're expecting this week. UI improvements to story chapter selection, UI improvements for obtainable quest list, and bug fixes and function improvements. Now, what I'm mostly excited about is the iOS updates, because not only everything that has been mentioned in regards to the iOS update is included, but we're finally getting the crashes for the Android 11 devices. I have a Samsung device and it's been a massive pain in trying to get to access my free-to-play account because I have that on Android, and if I want to play that on the go, it's really hard. So I'm really glad that they finally decided to push that update once and fix the issue once and for all. Now, in regards to UI updates, it is not really easy to figure out at first glance, but if you notice, now we'll get a notification of whether we have already completed a shard quest or not. So here you have mission where it's complete, new, or pending in regards to trying to finish all of the missions. This is really good in a situation where you want to auto story event, but you're not sure whether you had gotten all the stars for it. Now this is gonna save us a couple of clicks, because in the past, well, in the current future, in the current present, which will become the past, you weren't able to figure out what stars, whether you had completely finished the story or not, until you had clicked on the mission that you wanted to do. But now it's gonna save us at least 2 or 3 clicks, and that's a much appreciated update. Now the event, that is actually one of the biggest things that we are going to look forward this coming Wednesday, is the NieR Automata collaboration event. Now we're going to get 9S and 2B. So they're both limited, and on top of them we are also getting the UR vision card for the event. Now let's have a look. How can we get 2B and 9S? Now 2B is going to be part of the standard hatcher. I assume there will be a 9-step banner and a dedicated banner for her as well. And 9S, I think, is not really a handout unit. They're gonna do free units a bit different this time. And to get 9S, you actually have to pull for the free banner that is going to be available from this coming Wednesday, the 21st of April. Now, this unit is not gonna be given for free and just waiting for you in your inbox. There's a couple of reasons I could speculate as to why this was done, but all I'm going to say is that it's going to be a different acquisition method than in the past. So you do need to log in onto the game, you do need to go onto summon, and you do need to pull for this unit in its dedicated banner. So do be aware of that. Okay, and we're also gonna get the NieR Automata vision card, cost 70. Yes, you are as well. So this is gonna give us luck up, spirit up, and at max level is gonna give us critical damage up. I'm going to put all the necessary parameters and stats for this vision card on the top left, as it's custom in this channel. Now this card has global exclusive upgrade only for 2B, and she gets slash attack resistant, piercing up, and agility up. So 2B is gonna be a really crazy unit compared to the Japanese version of this game, because agility is definitely one of the best stats that your character can have. If they can move as fast as possible, they'll be more likely to deal damage and give you the W. Now, moving on. You're gonna have quest events, so very similar to Final Fantasy X if you're new. We're gonna have specific quests, and those quests are gonna give us medals for the event, and we're going to be able to acquire items and whatnot from the mock shop by using those medals. Now, we also have to be keeping account that we're gonna get, luckily, high difficulty quests for both the sword and the spear. I am going to put the relevant information about these weapons on the left side of the screen, and I can already say that I feel like I want to build one katana, because yes, Laswell does have his Shiden Purple Lightning a +5 already in my main account, but in a situation where I want to build Rob or maybe even Seymour or O, this sword is going to be really good. I mean, the piercing effect is really good. Yes, it has attack only 10%, but piercing is more important in my opinion. I think I'm going to build an assault version. Now, for the spear, I think I am going to build 2 spears, because I am planning to build 9S on my main account, but then I also don't want to discard the other spear user, Alim. I think Alim will be really good in MR specific events, and I might even make a composition where Alim and 9S are in the same team once Alim's EX job is released. I think that she's quite a good MR. She has a really good kit, and I think that this will be her BIS weapon for sure. Now, BIS stands for Best in Slot. It is a general term used for RPGs or gacha games in general. So I do believe that this will also be a BIS for Alim. And we're also finally gonna get the final piece of the story for part 1, chapter 13, scene 3. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen to all our main characters, the ones that are still around, at least, and see what's actually gonna happen to Mont and his party and his camaraderie. Now, we're also gonna get books, and this time we're gonna get armor, accessory, and ninja blade. Now, I'm not sure we're gonna get ninja blade. It would be more important to get katana, but I am not making the changes. And really important, we're gonna get a map change in arena. Now, the arena is gonna be magic resistance up and defense piercing rate up. Now, I already have a number of ideas of what team composition I want to have for PvP. I would assume that 9S and 2B will be the top, what's it called? They'll have the most bonus rate up for in regards to getting the most medals and points in PvP. So I'll build 9S, and I think I'll try to build a spear team or even just a thunder mono team. Because my spear team, my spear units are not at the level of my other units. So yes, I think I might stick for mono team in this moment in time. I might change my mind. It's good to be adaptable. Lastly, but not least, class match. These are my favorite events, I must say. I think these are the events where you really get to use your gray matter and try to min-max and use the best strategies possible with the limitations of cost. Now, this time around, we're also gonna get VC included in the limited cost, so it's something to keep in mind. We can't just like build everything you are. We do need to keep in account what espers, what VC, and what unit are gonna work best in this map. I already have an 80% clear image in my mind of what I want to build right up. I have my usual go-to units, but in this time around, I'll need to change things up and be aware of what's nerfed and what is augmented, and use those map effects to the best in my favor. And yeah, there's an explanation of when class matches are. I think I am Diamond. I think I was Diamond Master just before ending this event. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be Diamond Master again or I'm going back to Diamond 3. We'll need to have a look. But I think I'll record my sessions because it's very interesting to see how the AI works. I usually play in auto. I find really good strategies to play in auto. I think last time I used Garval. What's her name? So Garval, Dwayne, and the SR light unit that uses Quicken. And I had strategized so that my unit would go like 3 times in a row thanks to Quicken and Haste, and like the enemies had no chance. I could do that in auto, the AI knew what to do, and that worked so well for me. So hopefully I can build something similar. Yes, it will take some trial and error, but that's how I roll. I like seeing how the AI works, and with the fact that you can't disable auto anymore in middle of a class match, makes things even more interesting. So do keep an eye out for that content once class matches come out. Okay guys, very short video, very concise. This is usually an overview of what we're expecting. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you on Wednesday to have a look at what's new once the content is actually being released. Alright guys, good to see you. You guys take care, have a good one.